Hey, what's going on, guys? Quick and breezy here. And I decided today we'd do more live games. The first video I did had 5 games in it, and the second one only had 4. There were a bunch of connection issues. The server queues were just ridiculous. So this time I decided we would do 4 to 5 again, but we would start in the lower tiers. We're going to start with the tier 7 Super Hellcat here. I actually have never played this tank before. So this is going to be interesting. I just kind of threw some provisions and ammo in and did the equipment, and I'm kind of just hoping for the best. But anyways, I figured we'd do 2 battles in tier 7, then we'd do 1 in 8, 1 in 9, and then we would end the video off in 10, and just kind of get a little bit of a feel for the queues tonight. And it looks like they're a little better. Just a bit. Once again, I do tend to play late at night, so it's not always the easiest time to get queues, that's for sure, but hopefully it won't be too much longer. But I did look at the stats of the Super Hellcat, and it doesn't really seem that amazing, so I'm not really going to expect a whole lot here, especially not in terms of armor and bouncing shells. I don't think that's really going to be something that happens a whole lot, but any day now this would be great. And this is what I was talking about, waiting in queues for so long I get disconnected. However, I have not been disconnected yet. I'm quite surprised. Oh, there we go. Alright, we are in a game and we are top tier, like top tier. Alright, this is looking really good. Well, at least it's looking promising, I should say. Middleburg is a map that I tend to hate pushing town on, so I hope I loaded in a little bit late. I'll just go this way with our other Hellcat and everybody else, and see how these two in town fare. But I'm just gonna push seaside here. Trying to decide which way I want to go. I haven't really, like I said, I've never played this tank before, so I'm still learning the gun depression. Or this is just gonna be an entire game of me learning the tank pretty much. I'm gonna wait for this STRV to push up a little bit more, then I'll poke out like right now. Ooh, just bounced off his turret. That's a bit unfortunate. Our T-43, I'm not too sure where he's going. This would be a very good time to start getting some nice shells in. Let's see, there we go. There's a good 200 into the side of that Stritchbong turret. Who is this, P-40? Oh, yeah, I figured. Either he was looking at me or he wasn't, and it looks like he was. So let's see if we can get one more. I'm just going to wait for him to poke out. Just going to wait a second more. As soon as he pokes out, I'll shoot, and then... Alright, well, so far very not interesting game. Kind of just hanging out a little bit. Oh, come on, that didn't pen. That's been unfortunate. Let's see, let's get one more into the BP-44, and we'll get one more in just like that. And then let's see, let's get one more. There we go, let's back up quick. Bait the shot onto our teammate, and then we will get one more right through the gun mantlet of the Stritchbong. And let's see if we can finish this guy off. There we go. Alright, our T-43 is likely going to die if he takes another shell, so... Ooh, I actually got a bounce. That's quite interesting. I know the BP-44 wants to finish off the T-43, so I'm just going to load premium, and there we go, finish him off. We are going to lose on points though, it looks like, unfortunately. Yeah, and we would have probably lost even if we didn't have the points, more than likely. Kinda sucks, but that's just how it goes sometimes. Let's see, how do we do? 1400, that's not really acceptable, I will say. Let's do one more game in it. Let's do one more game and then we'll just go straight into tier 8. How about that? Hopefully the queue won't be as long. It looks like we do have quite a bit more in the queue this time. I definitely could have played a bit better. I was trying to take it a little slow because I know the tank does not exactly have the armor. And that's just a terrible map too for tanks without armor. If you're in like a grill or something like that, or around Borzig, you're just kind of screwed unless you're sitting in the very back and they go town and you're able to just snipe all day. But let's just hope that the next game goes a little bit better, and it is a better map, that is for sure. It is a much better map, so I have higher hopes here. I don't play much tier 7 anymore, so I've never even like seen a Basoto in combat, but he is on our team. Or at least not that I remember. I've probably gone against it multiple times and I just don't remember. But let's see. I kind of feel like we should watch the right side here because they do have a medium. And this tank is very good when it comes to camo. I believe with the active camo on the equipment, it has like 64 concealment. So, ooh, hiccup. So that's very good. I can pretty much kind of just sit in a bush and never be spotted. But it looks like they did end up actually going this direction to my right. Since nothing was spotted, let's just get a nice shell into the SU-100Y lower plate. Let's see if we can HE them. We do get the hit, however, it doesn't actually pen. Ooh, I do not like that. Let's get, what? That is quite strange. Where did that shell go? Okay. Oh, I see. It must have hit the other SU-152. Alright, well, let's just keep pumping shells out into these guys. It is a very quick reload. It's just unfortunate that I'm not quite hitting the shot where I want. That just kind of went somewhere. I'm just trying to just pump shells downrange. I still have quite a few remaining. Let's see. Alright, they're gone. That one did not hit anything. So, what do I do now? It's always tough trying to decide where to go next after the space has been clear. Let's get some shells in onto this T-29. I don't exactly like moving because I feel like I'll be spotted any second. Let's just keep getting more and more shells in, doing as much damage as I can. Sneak one more in, and that Blastoid is going to spot me. Yep, there it is. I'm a little bit worried about the 152, so I'm just gonna poke back and get as many shells into the Blastoid as I can. Still have 7 more to go. We're at 2,000 damage. Get one more in. There we go. Nice shot in. Finish him off. And the T-34 2G is in the back, so we'll get one right to his lower plate. We might even win on points, which is a bit unfortunate just because we could have done a little bit more damage, but there we go. We'll get one more shell in. Oh, there we go. The points have been reset. We'll get one more shell in and finish him off. Oh, a lot to say. I feel like I couldn't shut up at all pretty much this entire battle. But our Basetto might be able to finish off the BP. Yep, there we go. So a much better game. About 3,000 damage. I think that showcased the DPM a little bit more. And you could see I actually was not spotted a whole lot that game. Outside of when they were maybe 150 meters in front of me or so. But, yep, 3,000 damage, second class. Looks like a high caliber too. So, pretty good game there. And let's see. Let me get a breather. I guess we'll just go right into tier 8. We did do 2 tier 7 games. Now for tier 8. You know what? Let's give the WZ-122 TM a shot. This tank, I actually thoroughly enjoy this tank. I think of my first or second battle I ever played in it was It was like a 5,000 damage mastery Hall of Fame game. It was a lot of fun. However, I haven't been able to get quite that high of a number for quite some time now. Some 4,000 damage games, and it's really easy to get damage done in this tank. The armor is great. It's basically, honestly, if I had to choose between this and the Chimera, I think I would choose this all day. The Chimera is great, don't get me wrong, but this tank, it has that armor that is reliable. And even though the Chimera's armor, yeah, it can be troll, you can get some bounces now and then, this tank's armor is just reliable. You put yourself in a hull down position, even wiggling your hull if you're out in the open, and you will bounce. I'm not saying you're going to bounce everything, but you will bounce enough. But here we are on Normandy. This is actually a pretty decent map for the tank as well, so I'm happy about that. Let's see. I'm not really too scared of anyone on their team, honestly. I think this should be a pretty decent game. Suppose we will find out. I'm just gonna push over here. The CD side is more my speed right now since we have the Type 62 over on AB. But their LT 432 pushed very aggressively. Like very aggressive, so that's interesting. We do have a guy capping D right now, and we are the only ones over here on C. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to sit right here and just wait for him to come around the corner. Just gonna sit right here, and as soon as that track wheel pokes around the corner, just get a nice shell in and back off. There we go, and back up, wiggle, 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 there we go. And so now we got some free damage in. Our KV3 is actually right here next to us, so I'm not completely alone. The IS might poke back out. He does. We get one shell into him, and there's a nice bounce. We do reload a little faster, I think. However, this guy does seem to have the lower gun actually, so we'll just dunk a shell there. I saw the Juto, so I tried pulling back a little quicker than I should have. However, our KV3 is now here, so he should be taking some shells for us, I hope. Come on, just get the Judo to shoot, and then I'll... Or I could, I suppose, poke out. No, gonna wait. Might just load up a premium, and... Or I'll just shoot right through his lower plate. That works too. I'm not quite sure what this guy is doing. However, we are racking up the points quick, and their team is falling apart quick. So I'm gonna just try and wiggle and just bounce a little bit. The KB is going to bounce, and I do end up bouncing on the IS, so that's fine. Or rather, he bounces on me. So let's just finish him off real quick. Our KV3 is maybe going to finish off the Juto. Not too sure. He does not, so we will just attempt to load up an HE, but that's fine. We will shoot this SU 130 PM straight in the butt. No big deals there, and this is going to be a very quick. I'm just gonna sit here and block. Wow, 7-0 game. Well, I was hoping these games would be a little more exciting. So far, only the Super Hellcat game has really been anything at all. Still at 3rd class, but... Well, I guess we'll move on. Where are all my tier 9s at? Why do I feel like I'm missing a whole bunch? Let me decide what tier 9 I want to play, and then we'll be back. Alright, and here we are in LAST. For our 4th game, I decided to play the Kampfpanzer 70. And I got to listen to what sounded like the Terminator soundtrack while I was waiting in the queue for about a minute and a half. So I guess that was something, but that's obviously not going to make it into the video because nobody wants to just sit there and watch a queue. Anyways, looks like we are going to be pushing left here. and I'm very worried about this tank in this position. I kind of just screwed myself a little bit by going here, honestly, but let's see if we can get a nice shell off into the Object 252U, and we do. 600. This tank has some strong alpha. If you're looking for a tier 9 heavy with really good hull down capabilities and big alpha, I would highly recommend. There's another one, 621. I would highly recommend the Kampfpanzer 70 for anybody that like wants something along those lines, and not to mention it just looks super badass. But let's load into the cheek of that Ferdinand, and 665. Almost half health him, just one shot, no big deal. However, IS-8 did push down. Ooh, there's a nice bounce. I actually was kind of distracted looking at the IS-8. He did push down, and he is now getting absolutely destroyed. So I'm going to push up here, avoiding the Ferdinand if possible. See if I can get a nice shell right into the top plate. There we go, 500. I did have to load premium there, but the IS-8's not happy. Yeah, God forbid we push down and get ourselves killed too. Anyways, let's see, let's get a shot right into the cheek. There we go. Ooh, an SU-122. We need to clear this guy ASAP. This is a tank I do not want to have around for too long. And let's see if I can get a nice HE onto its back, and boom, 598. Showcasing this tank's incredible damage potential if you get it into the right spot. We're at 3,500 damage. And I know that E75 is somewhere around here. There he is. He's probably going to be a one-shot. Let's just load. I was going to say load premium, but we had his turret, so let's just finish him off. Pop him a quick one. 3.9k damage dealt now. Our Panther 2 did go down, but about half health on those two. And there is somebody camping in this bush. Whoever it is, I will do my best to stop them from doing such. It is the SU. Where is he at? Ah, there he is. Well, let's just get a nice little poke out on him. Ooh, I can't quite get the gun down, so let's poke one more time. Better position. And fire! Don't hit the shell. That is unfortunate. Now we do leave ourselves exposed to a shot from him. However, he did just fire, and adrenaline is about to come up. So I think in this case, I will just push up. I have adrenaline at the ready, and right through his lower plate. And there we go, 3 kills. We do finish that guy off, 7-2 victory. Not too bad. Probably what, 4,400, 4,500? Yeah. So pretty good damage game, destroyed 3. First class, not quite the mastery, that is unfortunate. But, you know, that's how it goes sometimes. Let's take a look at the teams. Ooh. Ooh yeah. We did pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. And now tier 10. Which tank do I want to play? This is always the thing that takes the longest in the videos. Well, outside of loading in the games themselves. We will be back when I decide again. Alright. Oh my god. We're here on Faust and the Leopard. And it's been an adventure. It's been about 25 to 30 minutes, I kid you not, since I was able to get into a game. It's just so late that there was maybe 3 people queued in tier 10. And then I just was about to get into tier 8 and 7 because a lot of people started to just queue in that. There was maybe 40 people in the queues in total. And just as I had queued up, the servers went down. And so they just restarted, and I was able to get into a game. So here we go. Let's see what we can do here. We do have a Kronbog over there. I don't think I'll be able to get my gun down. Yeah, it's just not poking quite enough. Or just a little bit too high, rather. Well, I think we should continue to creep around this edge here. And see if we're able to snipe any shells into the T-30. A very unsuspecting T-30 at that, let me say. Let's put one shell into the side of his tank right there. See if I can sneak in one more, and boom, track him as well. And I'll pull back. Let's see, I'll get one shell into the Kronwagen. There we go, I'll pull back now. Playing it a little risky. There's the 4005 in the distance. Is he gonna poke for me a little bit? Come on, go forward. Go forward one more time. We might be looking this way now. Well, he is a little bit, or he's at least over in this direction, so I was able to hit him for 300. Let's see if I get one more. Nice, 337. Now they do have an Minotauro, I was just about to say, and I was wondering where he was at, and he answered my question. Where do I go from here? Is that T-30 still somewhere around here? Oh, okay, he's way over. Oh, well, look at that. The Patton decided to come out and play finally, so I think what I will do is I will push this direction and clear this Patton. And, ooh, a nice fire. Put him at a one shot for me, so I'll just lock on and angle, and fire. What the hell? Okay, well, that was extremely weird. Let's see, we'll get one shell into the Kronvog, and, well, not quite able to finish him off, and now we are in danger. This is the danger zone. But we were saved. Oh my goodness. Could have definitely played that a little bit better. I got very aggressive, but I had the hit points to do it with. And now this VK-72 is just getting absolutely clobbered from all directions here. So let's... oh, alright. Well, I thought he was right on the other side of that bush, but it turns out he's right here. And, wow, just completely had my shell eaten there by my teammate. That's on me, though. And then just dunk that shell. Okay, well, let's see. Lower plate, there we go. Jeez. 7-1. 3.3 thousand damage game. Not the greatest game. Definitely could have played it a little bit better. Could have had upwards to 4.5, probably even 5,000 damage. But still not a terrible game. Did get a second class and the Confederate, but that's going to be it for this session of live games. I think I'm going to let some more players log on before I even try to play any more games, because I don't want to sit in queues for another 20 minutes. But with that out of the way, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Peace.